Hey, what's going on guys? Glock9 here, and in today's video, I'm going to be building a base for you guys that I think may prove to be unstoppable. I mean, I don't want to speak too soon. I've only built this one time before, but when I tested it, it worked great. So I'm going to build it again in this video for you guys so you can see exactly how it's done, and then we're going to test it against some zombies, cops, and demolition zombies. We're here at the Motel 8, and this is where it needs to be done, either here or the Days End Suites, because they're the same building, except the Days End is made out of iron and this place is made out of wood. But it's all about this 90-degree angle right here. So maybe there is other POIs in the game that could be used. I don't know, but this is the place I picked, and it worked great here, so this is where we're going to rebuild it. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is make sure the zombies cannot get up to the second floor. And to do that here, it's very easy. All you got to do is come back here and knock these steps out. And they're made of wood, so even with a stone axe, you can get rid of these steps really quickly. Knock them all out, and you're done. The zombies cannot get up to the second floor now. All right, we can start building. I'm going to use fly mode just so it goes quicker, but you can easily build this base without having to fly. We're going to start in the corner right here. I'm using flagstone blocks. You can use whatever you want. We need to count 6 out from the corner. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and at 6, you place the block. We'll do it again the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, place the block, then come over here, skip a space, place a block, skip a space, place a block. You got 3 on this side. Let's do the same over here. Skip 1, place 1, skip 1, place 1. Now you got 3 on each side. Now this next step is the most important. You must upgrade these blocks surrounding the 3 blocks you just placed. This won't work if you don't do this, and it's all about structural integrity. If you just left them hanging on the wood, everything would collapse, but by upgrading these blocks here, you can put a heavier load on them, and you can quote me on that. Okay, the next step is to start connecting these things. So we'll start with the innermost block and just bring it out. Bring this one out too. Connect them right there. And now bring this one out here. Connect it right there. Bring this one out. Connect it right there. And then you can actually come over here, put a block there and there. Okay? It's like 2 A's standing next to each other if you look at it from the right way. Now we got to bring this one out here. Connect it there. Bring this one out. Connect it there. Do the same thing. A block there and a block there. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Now bring this out and connect it here. And then bring this out, connect it here. Bring this out, connect it there and here. Bam. Look at that. Looks like a heart, and it's symmetrical, so it makes me happy. All right, the next step is to install columns, and I'll show you where we're going to put those. I'm going to put one here, and then basically every other block. And they end up being like on all the connection points, which is great. So there, 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 and there. I don't think we missed any. Now we're going to bring all of these columns down to the ground, but I'm not going to bring them all the way to the ground just yet because I want to show you guys something, and this is the whole point of this base. Look at that. All of the columns are just floating there. None of them are touching the ground, and the structure is still standing. You know what that means? That means every one of these columns is a decoy. They're all dummy columns. So we are going to bring them all the way to the ground. And when the zombies come, they're going to think that if they destroy all of these columns, the base will fall. But that's not the case. So they're going to come running in. They're going to be beating on these columns. And it doesn't matter if they destroy them all. The base will not fall. And when they're done destroying them all, which will happen relatively quickly because we're going to leave them as flagstone, but then after that, they don't know what else to do. It's like they're puzzled why I'm still up there and they're still down here, and they just end up running around in circles. I saw a couple of them run up to the motel, but then they were just jumping over the railing. None of them were attacking the motel. So we're going to test it again now and see if that's still the case. But first, before we do that, I want to show you some more ways we can upgrade this place or make it better as we continue to progress in our game. You know what I'm saying? You always want to be improving on your base and making it better. So obviously one of the main things you always want to do is upgrade the shit as much as possible, right? Well, for this video, I'm only going to upgrade these top blocks and only with cobblestone. I'm not going to take it to concrete, and I'm going to leave the columns below as flagstone. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is make this place vulture-proof by installing a roof. So we're going to knock these two pieces of roof out and then put a flagstone block in there. And then we're going to do the same thing we did down below, which is upgrade all of the blocks that are surrounding the flagstone block we just placed. Again, for structural integrity. Then we're going to bring this out here, put in a support column right there, connect that, and then another one at the edge here. Connect that. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. All right, now we're going to put one more support column in right here. Bring that up and then connect it there, here, and we're also going to connect it to the roof. All right, there we go. Now we just need to add in wooden bars and we're good to go. Now you might be thinking there's no way the original structure can hold up all of this extra weight when the columns get knocked out, but it can. As a matter of fact, it's even more stable now because the roof we just installed is connected to the main structure and also connected to the roof of the motel. All right, so there are the bars along the top. You can also add bars in over here to prevent vultures from kind of swooping in on you, and this will also protect you a little bit from cop puke. All right, and that's it. That is the main structure. All you would need to do is just upgrade this thing as much as possible, upgrade those bars to iron, that would be great, and put in traps, which as a matter of fact, we are going to use spike traps tonight. The first time I tested this, I didn't use any traps at all, so it's going to be interesting to see if the zombies act any different with spikes down below. Let me get in here real quick. This is the main platform you're going to be standing on, and you've got these holes everywhere. So there's a few things you can do. You can leave them the way they are, but then you're vulnerable. You can fall down through them. Cops can puke up at you through them. You can put bars there, and then you can shoot through the bars, but then you can't throw a throwable down through the bars. So you could use hatches, and then you can open the hatch, throw down a throwable, or shoot at them, and then close the hatch when you want. For this test video, though, I'm just going to use bars. So during the Horde Night, you want to hang out over here on this end. You don't want to get too close to the motel. You definitely don't want to jump over the railing into the motel because that will probably trigger the zombies into attacking the motel, and you want to avoid that. So let's go ahead and get the spikes laid down here, and then I'll gear up with some standard weaponry and we'll bring on some zombies. All right, there you go. And as I said before, you can always add on to this more traps. You could knock out the railing on the second floor and put in junk turrets. They will shoot down at zombies. And then just upgrade everything. Upgrade the base, upgrade the motel, everything. And I guarantee you this base can take you into the end game. I'm just going to upgrade these columns real quick before we get started because I don't know how much damage these demolition zombies do. Plus, we're going to have just a few cops in here. Let me just upgrade them. I don't want the rooftop falling down on me. Okay, we're going to bring in 25 feral zombie bows. And then we're going to bring in 25... what? Big Mamas? Yeah, where's Big Mama? There she is. Alright, so we got 50 zombies right here. I think that's a pretty good sized horde. Let's also bring in a few cops and a demolition zombie. There we go. Now, obviously hordes get bigger than this and crazier with radiated zombies, but by the time you get to that point, you should have this place upgraded a lot further than it is now. You should have more weaponry than I have now. You should have junk turrets and more traps than I have now. So, you know what I'm saying? This should be a pretty good test. Let me go ahead and unlock these zombies. We'll fire a shot. Stir them all up. Here we go. Let's see how this base holds up. And they're just going to come barreling in, dude, like a bowling ball into bowling pins. and just tear through these fucking columns. Now, oh shit. If this was a real Horde Knight, obviously the first thing I would be doing is focusing my firepower onto the cops to try and get those guys killed as quick as possible. Demolition zombies. This is my first time fighting against them. I didn't have them in my first test. Holy shit. What was that? Was that the demolition dude? No. That had to be a cop, right? Oh shit, another one blew up. The cops must be taking damage from the spikes and blowing up. Yeah, the demolition guy's still down there. I've never dealt with one before, so I don't know how he works. Do you just keep damaging him until he explodes? I don't know, but we're going to find out. He's right there. We'll just keep shooting at him, I guess. And we'll just let everybody else keep attacking those columns, man. Like I said, they're going to knock them all out relatively quickly. And it's not a big deal. Where the fuck is he going? Hey, dude. Get back here and blow up. I want to see him blow up underneath the base to make sure that this place will hold up against him. See, I've seen them do this before. They run up on those steps, and then they just jump over the railing. Like, they don't know what else to do. That must mean all of the columns below are destroyed. And the zombies are just kind of hanging out down there. There goes another loot bag. There might be one more column left that they're beating on right now. But yeah, dude, I'm telling you, they just run around. Once all the columns are gone, they don't know what else to do. Oh shit, his thing went red. Does that mean he's going to blow up? Or is he dead? Is that it? I thought when they got to a certain amount of hit points, they just blew up, but I guess that's not the case. Do you have to, like, shoot those things? I wonder if you can force them to blow up. Is that it? I think that's what I remember hearing. That you shoot those things while they're alive, and then that forces them to explode? So you got to be careful while shooting at them? I don't know. But let's kill off the remainder zombies that are here. I'm going to break these... let me get my digger tool back out. I'm going to knock these bars out and show you that now you can toss fucking Molotovs right through one-block holes and not set... What? Never mind. I forgot. It's me we're talking about. Of course. Way to stick my foot in my mouth. I swear you can throw Molotovs down through one-block holes. There you go. So you just got to be careful. But it can be done. Look at that. That's why it's good to probably leave one of these open for Molotovs or pipe bombs. And I think that's it. I think all the zombies are dead. There might be one or two left. Let's go check it out. Look at that. All the columns are gone. Nothing is touching the ground, and the base is still standing just fine. Not only that, but they didn't attack anything else. They didn't attack the hotel at all. None of these support beams, nothing. Once the columns were broken, they just ran around. They didn't know what else to do. All right, I got 3 more demolishers here. Let's see if we can get at least one of them to explode underneath us. Let's grab an AK too, that might help. Oh shit, there it is. I shot his thingy. Oh, damn. That's not too bad. That's alright, the base is still standing, dude. Can you believe it? Oh shit, he's gonna go too. Oh, oh no. Oh shit. Look at that though. The majority of the base is still standing. Those 3 blew up like all in the same area. But, like I was saying earlier, man, upgrade everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure at what Horde Night the Demolishers start showing up, but if you can have this whole, like, deck up here upgraded, because everything's wood in the motel. You know, they wouldn't do as much damage if this was all upgraded. All right, I rebuilt all of this because there's something else I want to show you also. I mean, first of all, look at this. All of this is gone, and the base is still standing. Now, if I knock that out, and that, and that, and that, we lost one block somewhere, and this one, and this one, and this one. Look at that. It's still standing. I've knocked out all of the support beams in the front, and this shit is still standing. Like I said, dude, this can definitely take you into the long run. You just have to, you know, upgrade it as much as possible. Put down a whole bunch of spikes and traps. Try and keep those demolishers from blowing up underneath you, and you'll be good to go. I mean, shit, even if they do blow up underneath you, they didn't take this entire base down. 3 of them blew up down there, and the majority of the base was still standing. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. I think I'm going to try and build this base in my Apocalypse Survival series that I'm playing now. It'll be interesting to try and build it in a survival world with zombies all around. And also, it'll be interesting to see how it does against the real Horde and how far along it can take me in that series. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If I come up with any other interesting base designs, I will certainly share them with you. Thank you so much for watching and all of the support. It really does mean a lot. You guys can follow me on Instagram or Twitter. It's at Glock9Gamer. I follow all gamers back. Stick around for more 7 Days to Die, and I will catch you guys in the next video.